But there was always tomorrow and the day after that. The day after that. There is time. If I am clever and I am polite and I am not dead. Again, may I please be let down? Unless, of course, I have been on the floor the entire time.
You are just standing on a surface of your own power. Have you tried to move from that spot?
Wait, no. Rephrase? Sorry.
You've just been standing on
There's
some
nothing
sort of...
holding you
Yeah,
there.
you've just been standing there this whole time. Have you tried to move from that
Like,
spot?
oh, in like 3 feet above the floor,
Yeah,
or
like you are standing on some invisible something that feels flat and hollow, 3 feet
oh,
above the floor. Have you tried to move
oh,
from it?
no, not really.
Okay. Okay. I was just
He
asking
thought,
that
yeah,
for
he thought
context.
he'd, yeah. He's again polite.
Yeah.
He's been polite and inquisitive.
Was there anyone else just going to... Oh, I've not been holding you there. You could have walked away at any moment.
You say that. I mean, you say that, but then again, you are remarkably easygoing for a practitioner of higher forms of magic, if that makes sense and is fair to say.
When you get as old as I do, you start to change your priorities.
He thinks for a second. Makes sense. And Dappleshade will attempt to, well, not so much hop, but he will basically attempt to just sort of like climb down off of whatever it is and take a little step forward,
Yeah.
as he actually says to his illusory self, "Pardon me," again, being nice and polite.
uh, it... I mean, you can just find the edge and, like, lower down onto it, and it... You're feeling around a bit. It's a table. Seems to be a table.
The table.
So that's when this, like, it's suddenly going to reveal itself.
Uh-huh.
Like, it almost like a dry, like a bit of a mote of flame spreading across a dry leaf. It starts to come into
Oh yeah.
visibility as,
Mm-hmm.
like, your hand comes off of it from when you were standing on it. And this table disappears and is revealed to be here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That table that's not actually there because we've not furnished this place. But... And then, was there anyone else just going to say, well, then I guess it's time for drinks. Come along, everyone. She's going to walk past Verandir and walk up to this wall and reach over to it and touch something. And then turn it and pull, and a doorway opens to another manor that looks much cleaner and better furnished.
Alright. Yeah. Dabbled will, yeah, Dappled will keep on the humanoid veneer,
Yeah.
as he will take. Are the okay? So above table, are these seats here, or is Dappled going to have to, like climb onto the bar?
I think you guys got rid of like most of the actual furniture in this
Yeah.
place.
Okay.
I think
All right.
the
So
bar is one of
Dappled
the
will,
only surviving
because again,
things.
Dappled is 2'8", so
Tiny. Smaller than a goblin.
yes, he is smaller than a goblin. He is small and harmless looking, and he is small and, if you didn't know better, he's harmless looking and pleasant, and he has this lovely lilting pleasant accent. But so yeah, he sort of reaches up and hauls himself onto the bar.
He would
It's
be so easy for a creature with at least 16 strength to pick up and throw into the air and skeet shoot.
yes.
I mean-
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, a creature with 10 strength could probably easily pick him up.
I was talking about
Yeah,
throw into the air a good distance. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I mean, like someone with 10 strength, he is without his gear, he is 27 pounds.
Yeah. Which is throwable, but it'd be a bit difficult.
Yeah,
But
it would be a bitch. It would be a bitch.
yeah. Meanwhile, 16 strength will just fucking hammer toss you 50 feet.
Exactly.
Um,
easily the full the full 2060 range of an improvised thrown attack.
so seeing the door open, and Lorzel's actually gonna like leave it open. Verandir is going to finally, and he's just gonna go inside.
Oh man. Oh man. I'm having all sorts of they're all like that, aren't they?
Mm, sort of. He's been like this the last year. He'll get over it.
You know, I'm told by people who actually have kids it's like hormones or something.
He's learning what it means to have opinions. Just give him time.
What was that last word? To have what?
Opinions.
Opinions.
I was about to. There we go. I thought it was opinions. And he says,
Wrong opinions, but
it's about, yeah. To which Dappled will then actually say, "It's." Can I get another insight check, maybe from Liz Renlyle, if she cares possibly to suss out whether or not Dappled might actually be in like full on companion mode.
Yeah, she does care enough. And the dice won't let me. Sadly, years...
I mean, I slice it. Yeah, I mean, I slice and saw the almost like the snap back forth binary between between like she's even seen Dappled in a fight, and he's again totally different person.
Yeah.
She's seen him scheming. She's seen him as a basically like a ranged predator that prefers to get into a good position. And she has seen him just basically switch back and forth, like quick, easy, into pleasant companion mode. So really the only person that might be in this room who knows that Dappled is putting on a show for Les Renlyle for some reason is Ice Lice.
Yeah.
This might be a good opportunity for Ice Lice to fuck with the situation if she so desires. Or she might let it see where it goes and then fuck with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's your call.
Mm-hmm. Right. But yeah, it's for now. Just Lorzel's got the door open. She's inviting you in to what was a wall.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, she will crawl off the bar and pause before the door and say, look over to Ice Lyson and say, "Are you coming?"
She's thinking. Yeah. Gonna shuffle past the shield guardian.
Yeah.
And yeah, she'll go in with
And
you guys.
yeah.
And
And being a courteous companion, I slice a nose. He's laying it on thick for some reason.
Yeah.
As he says, "Entrez-vous."
Yeah. And that's right. And he's licensed, just going to not pay it much mind today. That's wrong. Wrong elf. It's going to actually join Verandir on like a two-person seat. Much to his dismay.
Yeah. To which Dappled will then get back to position and look at Leswen Lyle and say, I assume that I have seen something like this happen once. You have to be the last one. So, thank you for the invitation. And he will hop on through.
And then, yeah, she'll go in, and the shield guardian will go in, and it's going to reassume its position there. It just sort of sits behind. So there's a mantelpiece. By the way, the the decorum in here is very porn lodge. Wood floors.
Porn lodge.
Yes, porn lodge. Wood floors, cobbled like mantelpiece, bearskin rug, lit by the fire. A lot of reds and earthen tones. If you know what I'm talking about, the log cabin lodge.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
False windows that show like a snowy exterior, like a gentle snow. And like an overcast nearly night, like an overcast twilight. It's very romantic. But,
Sure.
yes. The decorum in here is very much like that. Rustic.
Oh man. Yeah, I was about to say, hold on a second. I just Googled porn lodge aesthetic, and I'm like, oh, hold on, GM, can I roll an insight check? Because I want to see if dappled
Porn lodge?
shade. Yeah, a porn lodge aesthetic. It's like if dappled shade can count all of the places in which you can easily rail somebody. Like
That'll
oh look,
take a while.
that counter is at the right height. Oh look, that couch can host at least you know, two
One and
to
a
six
half
people.
It's a
Yeah,
one and a half person
people. 1.5 people.
Okay.
couch. It's seeing if he realizes what this decorum is built like.
Oh, I want to say yeah. He's like he just. Oh no.
You're starting to
Yeah.
get the idea. She doesn't usually have platonic guests here.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, he even sees like a little a nook that's just big enough to like stuff a person in and spin them around at the other person's leisure.
It's not like it's custom built for it, but
I'm gonna go ahead and just make an executive decision that we move past this.
yes, please, because it was
Yeah,
supposed to be
yeah,
constant
yeah,
conversation
yeah.
from here. I was waiting for you to just say, "What's Noah up to this entire time?" But
Yeah, what's Noah
Troll
up to?
kept engaging. I was like, "Damn it!"
Yeah.
Oh, am I getting doing something? I really didn't
Please.
expect this.
Sorry.
I wanted this
fine
to
with
end
it.
an
I
hour
mean, I'm fine with you all
ago.
if you all doing it. Doing it all. Not really doing much.
Yeah, because we're waiting for Nick, but I wanted this thing to end an hour ago.
But okay, so yes.
I mean, could have.
Yes and no.
Well, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward to the next day. The storm ends at around 6 a.m. It's still rather overcast, still rather windy, but thankfully it's not a whiteout blizzard anymore. And then yes, so the rest of the group will meet back up at, I'm going to guess, at the manor at some point, so that you may discuss what's been going on.
Why is there some still got in here?
Oh, that was with Larzer and Lyle, but they're not there anymore, so.
Like, yeah. Also, I don't know if no one knows. I don't know if no one knows where you are, which is Did, did I ever tell
Uh,
him where they live?
no, but you could. I will say that uh, that Noah does know where Dirk lives, and Dirk could go.
Oh,
Uh,
that's right. Yes.
yeah, so Noah
Yeah,
could
Dirk
probably
is.
visit
Yeah.
Dirk, and then Dirk would lead him to Troll Skull because Dirk does need to talk to everyone about the vision he had.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he he goes there to like ask you to continue to help him continue the previous investigation about, you know, the murder lady,
Yeah.
but then you want to go to talk to everyone else about your weird psychedelic vision, your weird psychedelic sickle vision. And so he
Yeah.
says,
Yes.
"You're not sure.
Uh,
Not sure. Hallucinations are interesting. Let's see what you got."
uh, I don't know. At around this time, I want to say maybe it's about like maybe when Noah gets there. Because last we left Dirk, at least in the chat, he had actually gone to sleep despite his not exactly wanting to. So he's also had a he's had a long day, and he's like like his body is still recovering from like nearly getting fucking killed. Like he's healed, but like we said in last session, DM healing magic is not, it's not complete. It keeps you going, basically, right?
It does heal things, but it's not like regeneration or anything. So
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you do have scars, you do have marks, and probably a pretty big bruise across your face.
yeah. So yeah, Dirk is beat to shit, and his body is like his body is craving recuperation. He had a meal downstairs. He had a meal. Actually, no, he had quite a bit of food with the druids before they brought him here. Uh, the druids had a meal actually with Bottom and the ones in the common room, and so yeah, it would be some time before Noah would probably get there. Maybe at
Yeah,
around
yeah.
4:30 or 5.
Dirk got home at around 2 p.m. The blizzard didn't end until around 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
So you would have had a minimum of 16 hours between getting home and Noah arriving.
Okay then. It will be a uh uh yeah, no. Yeah, Dirk is going to find that the storm is too much even for like a carriage ride right now. I'm willing to bet because like later in the day, it's night and a blizzard. Like no, no.
Yes.
So yeah, Dirk will Noah will be finding Dirk in the common room of his apartment building. Uh,
Just as clarification, the
hmm.
storm ends at around 6 a.m., not p.m.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, that's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about. So yeah.
Yes.
So actually, Dirk is sitting down. If Noah wants, he can join Dirk, the young human couple, and actually, uh, the second. I want to see. A 4. He didn't make. Oh, I just looked at the the dwarven dock worker has not arrived home. He did not come back last night. So that means that Lady Holenbottom is probably not in a good mood, and but she will offer you some sausage and potatoes, Noah, to join Dirk because you're an apparent you are a you two have worked together. We've worked together, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, you are a known quantity. You are welcome in this apartment complex. You are offered breakfast of sausage and potatoes, Noah. Do you want to sit down with
Huh?
Dirk? Yeah.
Thank you very much, madam.
Oh, no. She's not Scottish. She is very German. And I can't think of a goddamn German accent right now. I can't form it in my goddamn head. Wait, is it
That's
Scream nine like 9 times.
I was about to say no. I was about to say the cloud looks like a pony. There we go. um,
that's more Austrian, but
yeah, it is more Austrian. I'm just gonna go Austrian. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
She says, where, welcome, Noah. It is very nice for you to come back. It is. Oh, I should say it is. She does look worried as she says, "Welcome, Noah. It's very nice for you to see you again." Um, yeah, I will show you to Dirk, and she will guide uh you to Dirk and put a plate of food in front of you, and Dirk will just sort of Dirk. Dirk looks like crap, which is weird because he's
Why don't
also
you
like,
look, why don't you look good?
yeah.
Don't
I
you look
did
good
get.
there, Dirk?
Yeah. Did you say that again?
Don't you look good there, Dirk?
Ah, well, as far as I know, I did come very close to dying yesterday. He says as he sort of rubs at a. He rubs it like an off-white sort of yellow creamy colored like plaster poultice pressed to like smeared across the part of his face, and there's like a it's part of the reason why he looks like crap because he has this thick glop like glistening stuff that's like appears to be like herbs mixed with herbs mixed with like semi-solid pig fat, so like it can still like move as he's talking and eating. So he just sort of he reaches up, and then you see at the very last second he thinks better of actually touching this patch of medicinal medicinal yuck, as he then goes back to eating, and as he says, "Yeah, well, I did almost die yesterday. How are
He
you
slaps
doing?"
you hard on the back.
Ah, ah, I didn't
We
know
all
that
take
thought would take.
sacrifices when we want something, don't we?
Yeah, I suppose so. Speaking of wanting things, he pulls out his notebook. Yeah. I need to go to Troll Skull Manor today and share the news. Apparently, well, I mean, you worked a little bit with them earlier. You worked a little bit with them,
Trust,
right? Yeah.
Trosco
And
Manor, the
yeah.
abandoned one. What do you need that for?
Uh, that's actually where a Slicin and a Kalos are holed up right now, and
Ah, that's the household. Good to
yeah,
know. Good to know.
yeah. And actually, they're what's call it? They're on that treasure hunt that's like dragging anybody and everybody down into the hole and like the yawning portal and what have you. And actually,
I've heard of
there's
that. I've heard of that. Oh, that one came back. What
yeah,
folks now, isn't it?
eh, apparently, yeah, well, apparently, Deep has given me an in. He says as he yeah, he reaches down to sort of pat the pommel of the moon sickle, which is currently hooked on. Well, not so much hooked as it's it, the shape is awkward for like a proper scabbard, but he did actually manage to find like a broad enough uh, almost like a meat cleaver like cover to sort of like slide the strangely like wide blade the weirdly shaped blade into, and that is actually on his belt. And he says,
Well,
yeah,
He's gonna take his cane and like poke at the sickle. But how's the new toy we've been handling? How's behind him? Yeah, how's the new toy behind him? How's the new toy handling?
You know, I was actually playing with it a little bit in the morning, and I mean, there's a there's a little bit of an embarrassed blush. Recently, I've been talking to animals. They've been talking back, and that this is before the sickle. You gotta understand me. Apparently, I have magic now. That's cool. But he's pretending as though you don't know, even though he did, in fact, cast Zephyr Strike more than once in front of you yesterday.
I don't. Nah, you people. You people always get things before me with this thing. Trying to one up me
Ah,
now, yeah.
if you love a place, if you love a place long enough, she starts to reciprocate. That's all I gotta say. But yeah, I mean, ever since I got this, it's like I can feel myself sort of. And honestly, sometimes it just feels like a part of my arm, and suddenly my magics are more potent than I thought they were. And meanwhile, there's something else going on in there that once it's whispering things to me. Almost, it's not so much whispering. It's not like when I talk to the spiders in the corner of the room. And by the way, don't have conversations with spiders. Do you know what they talk about all day long? Give
They're
me a guess.
extremely racist.
But yeah, no. Dirk is asking you. Yeah, give me a guess. What do you think spiders talk about all day long?
Hmm. Just to set up for a joke. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh God, I wish it was a joke. It would actually be interesting.
I can't say now, can I?
Oh
What do
no, go
spiders
ahead. Go
talk
ahead.
about, Muddy? All right. Let's say they talk about. Hmm, they talk about all the food they found. Spiders are little creatures, aren't they?
Yeah, You know what? That would make sense. Instead, they just talk about they just talk about they just talk about how much they. It's, there's an exasperated like, and then he spears a potato, shoves it in his mouth, angrily chews, swallows, and then blurts out, they talk about bullshit tax laws.
Really now.
Yeah,
Really now.
like like spiders don't pay. He's literally like wrapping the tip of his fork against the plate right now. Just seemingly exasperated and angry with this confusing arcane bullshit that he has to convey and put into words. He just says, "They tink they don't pay taxes, tink tink tink," and they make up their own fiduciary laws, and they'll do it for the entire duration of the spell unless you can get them to focus on what you want to talk about, and then they're freaking resentful about it. Like, never talk to spiders. They're assholes. They don't know what they're talking about, but